Chess is one of the most famous board games in the world. It teaches us how to strategize and think ahead. Some may be familiar with how to play chess, but what no one knows is what inspired the game. It all started when two small kingdoms declared war on each other. The northern kingdom was called Ossinger, and the southern kingdom was called Lamab. They were located in a land called Chessarica. The war was triggered by rumors of a talisman hidden in Chessarica. The talisman was believed to grant magical abilities to whoever possessed it. When Ossinger and Lamab learned of this enchanted item, they each sent a scout to search for it. During their search, the two scouts found the talisman. They were appalled to learn that both kingdoms were after the same thing. The scouts returned to their respective kings and told them everything. This marked the beginning of the Chessarican War. The kings were so desperate to possess the talisman that they went after it themselves. But of course they didn't go alone. Each king gathered an army of 15. 8 squires, 2 knights on horses, 2 paladins, 2 knights on chariots, and the queen. All 32 of them were armed and ready to fight. The full moon was at its peak when the armies arrived at the talisman's location. The talisman was hidden in a cave that stood on the border between Ossinger and Lamab. The squires were the first to charge. The rest of the warriors followed behind them. As the battle raged on, the kings ran into the cave. They raced until the talisman was within reach. Both kings grabbed the talisman at the same time. When they did, a bright light radiated from the item. The light expanded into a white orb, engulfing both armies. When the light faded away, the kings and their armies disappeared. No one knows what happened to them. With the monarchs gone, Ossinger and Lamab fell to ruin. Some believed that the troops were in limbo, fighting for all eternity. Those who've come across the talisman's cave claim to hear the cries of the lost fighters. People of neighboring countries remembered what happened and shared the story with future generations. Eventually, the legend of Chessarica inspired the creation of chess. For centuries, no one dared to enter the cave again. No one even knew what the talisman looked like. That was until a traveler took shelter in the cave one rainy day. The traveler was familiar with the story of the cursed talisman. When he found it, the traveler told everyone what it looked like. The talisman was said to look like a small golden tower. The description matched that of the king piece from chess. The talisman's appearance inspired the chess piece's modern design. The traditional black and white colors were based on the colors that represented Ossinger and Lamab. Ossinger's army wore black armor, and Lamab's army had white armor. This was proven by archaeologists who discovered the ruins of Chessarica. The talisman and its cave were never seen again. If you find a golden talisman deep in a cave, avoid it. The world doesn't need a repeat of what happened to Chessarica.